So for today's episode of Will It Run, got this Grumman Ford box truck. Been here for a while. You can see it's kind of sunk into the ground. The moss is growing up around it. And it's been here since, according to this registration, 1991. So the guy who owned it was selling pizza and onion rings at the local fair, and he asked if he could park it here for a year, and he gave me $100, and that was 28 years ago. So he still owes $2,700 if he wants to come get it. You know who you are, Tom. I got to do something with this grill, but in the meantime, let me get back this way. Didn't have an ignition switch, so I had to find one and put one in and make it work. And well, I got it so the engine will almost run. But there's no gas in it. That was just some gas I dumped in the carburetor. And the starter seems to be kicking back every time it fires, so I don't know if it's gonna start. But yesterday it didn't start. Couldn't get any spark. I took out the points and I cleaned them a couple of times. Still couldn't get it to work, so I went to the parts store and got some new points and I put them in. Checked the oil, it's full and it looks clean, but that's probably because all the dirt settled to the bottom of the tank over the 28 years it's been here. And I'm surprised the engine still turned over. But what I've got to do is hook up a gas tank with my hose and my, what do you call it, boat thingy, siphon pump, I guess. Get it running and try to drive it out of here. Of course, I have to move a few things. That truck cap, I think I can clear this part of a van if I move this thingy out of the way. I think it'll cut hard enough to get out through there. Anyways, the reason I'm putting it, yeah, the spring broke. It's supposed to hold that thing. I haven't got another one to replace it with. The reason that I'm trying to get it functional again is because my nephew, who was probably not even born when they dumped it here, it's still full of stuff. I haven't finished cleaning it out, but my nephew is a chef, and he was running a barbecue food truck out in I think Portland, Oregon, and or was it Seattle? I don't know, out there somewhere. And he's moving back to New England, back to Massachusetts, and he wants to start his own food truck business. So he's going to be down on the Cape, and I don't know if he's going to be selling barbecue out of this truck this year, but for sure next year. So I guess I'll hook up that gas can and see if I can get this thing to run. Well, it looks like the answer to will it run is no, it won't run. I had this hooked up to the gas line, but it didn't do anything except leak gas everywhere. So I'm gonna try. I hope it doesn't backfire. I'm gonna try that, and I'll show you what happens when we try to start it. Nothing happens. It doesn't pump anything out of the filter there where the gas line was disconnected. And it doesn't fart, it doesn't run. So I guess I gotta give up on it. There's a serial number right there on the dashboard. And they're gonna come get it with a truck anyways, a flatbed or something, and take it down to Massachusetts where they can get it running and fix the brakes and clean out the gas tank and do whatever it takes to make it run. So maybe you'll see it down there selling barbecue out of the back. You've got to put a big window in the side. contents of the glove box, and it was a big one. There's still some trash in there, but I'm not digging all that out. What we got here is the Bangor Daily News from Wednesday, August 24th, 1988. And it says, left-handed people do just fine in a right-handed world. Maine Snowmobile Association patch, scissors, pair of pliers that won't work anymore. And this program from the 1986, what fair is it? Joey Chitwood Thrill Show. It's going to be there Wednesday and Thursday. 1986, Windsor Fair in Windsor, Maine. And the acts that are going to be there, Jimmy Newman, Cajun Country, Michael Twitty, I don't know what that is, maybe a relative to Conway Twitty. And then there's Tina Carroll and the Nashville Stain. Oh, Satin, not a stain. So they were going to be there in 1986. If you missed it, you missed it. And the 1985 beauty pageant winner is Betsy Lee Deeds. Wonder where she is now. Wonder what she looks like. It never fails to please the crowd. Beautiful girls and an entertaining program on a well-decorated stage. Come and cheer for your favorite. So I don't think they're having the fair this year. Oh, and I forgot. World's Greatest Dad was in there, and that's strange because the guy that owned this truck didn't have any kids. And we got an office up here. What's this? Oil filter. Huh. I don't know what that is. I thought it was a chrome side pipe, but it's a little small. Oh, there's a brick too, in case you want to break a window or something. A handbag with nothing in it. What else have we got? A couple of empty beer bottles. 3 empty beer bottles. Masking tape envelope. Big light. That looks like a registration. State of Maine trailer registration. And I'll let that go with it. In case he wants to track down the previous owner up in Millinocket. There's a map in case you get lost. Before GPS. Flip-flop. And a little toy lady. I don't know if it's Lego. There's a padlock. Nothing much interesting up here. But I gotta clean out the rest of this stuff before we haul it away. And I got the back seat out of my Mark V Lincoln, all white leather. I think I'll throw that in the trash. And I got a back seat out of a 49 Ford that I don't own anymore, so I guess, I don't know, I might be able to sell that at the swap meet, I don't know. A couple of Mustang doors in there. I think there's 165 and one for a 67. And then those 2 bucket seats there. I got 2 here that are kind of nice. But those 2 came out of a Jeep Cherokee, back when the Cherokee was a 2-door Wagoneer. And those are the most comfortable bucket seats I ever sat in, so I'm keeping those for something. Haven't decided what to use them in yet. And we got a closet. There's a couple of doors, cabinet doors. There's a kitchen sink. And some more cabinet doors. And a drawer, so they could build this into a nice little cupboard or tear it right out. And there's some overhead things. Oh, I think that's an electric fence thing, power supply up there. I was thinking of using that around the back of the property to keep trespassers out, but I don't get too many since I shot that guy that stole my car. So if I'm going to tow it out of here, I'm going to have to jack it up so I can turn the tires, because I got a feeling they're not going to turn unless they get out of those ruts. And after I get it out, I'll try to get it running again. If it works, I'll put more on the video. What I'm going to do is I found this Volkswagen roof rack here, and I'm going to use these bars to make a grill. But I thought the best thing to do would be to get a piece of aluminum to go right halfway through the headlight and across up to here. Put one on that side, and that'll narrow the opening down to this much. And then I can put a bunch of grill bars on it, and it'll look like a complete truck. This is all aluminum, you know, and I know if you wanted to take the time, you could buff it out and make it shine like it was chrome plated, but I don't think anybody wants to take that much time.